Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Go. So it's Boston now. Middleton, left side. Hart with the defensive effort. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Irving. Offline with a three.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Wall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. About a minute into this first quarter. Wall with it. Hart covering.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
James outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
So it's Boston now. Wall with it. Over Irving. Wall no good. The three is up. And that's good. Irving for three.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. They get the rebound. Another shot. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Second shot opportunity. And here's the fast break. Here's Williamson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Irving. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Middleton. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, when you get Middleton space from there, I mean, he's going to let it go all the time.
Pass to Irving. Here's James. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Over to the left wing. Mullen. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Mullen. Antetokounmpo for three. Here's Mullen. Second chance shot. Can't hit that one. Left side wall. Here's Stoudemire. And he can't jam it through.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Boston trails by 7. Brunson surveys. Pass to Frazier. Here's the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's James. And here is Antetokounmpo. Thomas, left side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Salt Lake City on top, up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Salt Lake City?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Salt Lake City leading by 7. For 3, James misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Frazier. It's hauled in by Hill. Pass to James. Here's Robertson. Beyond the arc. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Shot from 16. And he hits the jumper.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Thomas with the ball. Brunson defending. Pass to Robertson. James, left side. Shoots over Whiteside. James can't get that one to fall. Launches a 3. The rebound by Salt Lake City.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From the wing. Again, the miss by James.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Again, the miss by James.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Looking to end this cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And Boston calls time here. And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Again, the miss by Boston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot's good by Granger. Boston trails by 9. Pass to Williamson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Missed inside. And here's Wall. Now here's Williamson. Hill with the steal. Here's Thomas for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And now it's a 12-point Salt Lake City lead. Here's Williamson. Oh, the power of Zion.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Hibbert. Middleton outside. Here's Hibbert. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Hibbert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Azubuike driving inside.
And Thomas doing what a point guard does, setting the tone and pace for his team.
Pass to Chandler. Ball for three. The rebound by Salt Lake City. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Boston trails by 9. Puts up a deep three, and they get it back. Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Knocked loose. To the inside. Hart. The layup misses. And so it's Salt Lake City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Salt Lake City leading by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Off target with the three. Outside wall. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
They get it again. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Salt Lake City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both free throws good from James.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Sinks the tray.
Boy, what an explosive athlete. I mean, Wall can stop on a dime going full speed. Not many guys can do it like that.
Mullen can't get it to go. Boston trails by 6. Outside wall. Launches it from deep. Tries again. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Hart. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
And Boston calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's Boston now. 8-point game. Left side Brunson. Pass to Starks. Off the mark there with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Whiteside. No good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Brunson. Boston trails by 7. Brunson takes it himself. Here's Chandler. No good from outside. Salt Lake City on offense. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by Boston. Salt Lake City leading by 9. Driving in. The rebound by Whiteside. Here's Brunson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the basket by Stoudemire. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Pass to Azubuike. Lets it go from the wing. That shot off. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 7. And it's Starks missing. Salt Lake City on offense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Azubuike. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under. Three and a half minutes gone by.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And it's Starks missing. Salt Lake City leading by 5.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Azubuike, no good. Here's Starks. Here's Stoudemire. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Salt Lake City on top. They lead by 5.
26.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Boston trails by 5. Here's Frazier. And he jams it home with authority.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now Williamson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Salt Lake City.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Ball with it. From 20 feet. The rebound by Salt Lake City. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Hart. Irving for 3. Pass to James. Shot from the top of the key. And right on target. And Boston calls time here.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey, guys. I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Salt Lake City. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Hart. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Shot from 12. Wall, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Salt Lake City making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the OM team.
Salt Lake City leading by 5.
Isaiah Thomas.
Pass to James. From 15 feet away. The rebound by Hibbert. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Ball for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Salt Lake City on offense. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter here.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Battier. 3-pointer, no good.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Salt Lake City again can't hit. Boston trails by 5. Into the lane. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, like a huge, hungry grizzly bear. Hibbert feasting at the rim.
And down it goes. 2 points. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And that one misses.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Right side wall. Williamson for 3. The rebound by Salt Lake City. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Having a whole lot of trouble dealing with Wall. He's been a problem.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
To take the lead. And it goes as the official calls the foul. count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Isaiah Thomas.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Brunson's got the ball here for Boston. Good!
I think they've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow in that first half, but their shooting's been a lot better here in the second.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for the away team. Number 11.
It's intercepted. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the